Today we're talking about these awesome grips right here I just got from my Cimarron Thunderball. How's it going, guys, and welcome to the Hopeful Homestead. My name is Chad. Today we're not at the homestead. We're here at my rental property near the homestead because the homestead's got a lot of construction going on. We're starting to break ground and build everything, so there's a lot of racket, and today I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about the new grips I got from my Cimarron Thunderball revolver here. And ironically, in an effort to do that, there's construction across the street here at my rental house, so still got beeping in the background, but who cares? I still wanted to bring you guys this video because I am super stoked about these new grips. As many of you know, I've recently picked up an 1873 Taylor & Company 3.5-inch barrel 45 Colt revolver and single action, of course. I mentioned that I didn't like the white sort of cheap grips that came on it, so I ended up swapping the grips that were on my Cimarron Thunderball to this. I swapped the whole grip frame out, and love the look of it on this gun. I absolutely love these beautiful wood grips on this Taylor & Company 1873. It's a beautiful, beautiful gun. But then it left my Cimarron Thunderball with those cheap fake plastic grips that I did not like very much. But I kind of liked the aesthetic of the white with the stainless. I thought, hey, that kind of looks cool. And so I started looking around online for some grips, and I stumbled across, I had never heard of this company before, but Arizona Custom Grips, I think is what they're called. Arizona Grips, Arizona Custom Grips. And they make these fake ivory, they're called Magnatusk or Magnatusk technology, where it's high quality synthetic ivory grips. And they're supposed to wear and age like true ivory, but without the problems of true ivory. So that's interesting. But it is, as you can see, a white glossy, nice glossy grip. And it does have an actual Colt emblem in there. If you can see, that's got the Colt emblem, and it is on both sides, which is pretty cool. This isn't a Colt, but it's modeled after a Colt, so I kind of like when there's a little medallion like that in the side of the grips. It looks really cool, especially with the stainless on stainless. But you can see the fit actually is very nice, and something that ended up drastically improving the ergonomics of this gun, because the lightning grips, which is what this bird's head style is, have a very thin profile as it comes up to the top where your hand actually rests on it. Like on this gun, you can see on this one, they are flush to the frame here, flush to the grip frame and everything. They're very narrow, and that's the way most of them come. But with this one, you can see they are protruding on both sides. It is specifically designed with a little bit extra girth right here at the top of the grips that makes this so much more comfortable to hold. I'm so surprised I didn't even know I needed this because now I'm thinking this gun was a little bit hard to hit targets with in the past, and I'm thinking maybe now with this better ergonomics, with this fat slammed hammer and the thicker grips up top where I really get a good purchase on this, I need to go shoot this thing now, because this is unloaded entirely, but run through the action here. This is just, I've got such good feel. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I've got a better handle on the gun now as a result. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm pretty excited about these grips. These were $100, so I took a chance on really a quality set of grips for this. And this is the kind that doesn't have the screw passing through, so you have to actually mount these onto the grip frame with glue passing through with the little spacer that, I don't know if you've ever taken apart single action army grips before, but these are two pieces that are sitting alongside a spacer that you're putting in the middle of the grip frame, and you glue it all together after aligning it properly. And I just use super glue, and it works great. They fit great. Everything's holding together nicely, and the ergonomics of this gun have drastically improved as a result. So I'm pretty excited about them. And I think after taking this to go shoot it, maybe hopefully this shoots better now. And I'm trying to implement stainless for all of my guns that I'm going to be carrying around the homestead now because of all the moisture and heat and everything you deal with here in South Florida. So I need my guns to be weather resistant to some degree, and so stainless is the way I'm going to go with that. And I'm thinking if this thing can shoot well enough, this might become my new main sidearm that I keep on my gun belt on my hip when I'm out on the property doing farm work. Pretty excited about it. It feels very good in the hand, and it looks nice too, right? And that's a beautiful looking gun, right? Beautiful looking gun. Something about that 4 3/4 inch barrel when it's equal to the ejector rod housing, it just looks so cool with these white grips with the Colt emblems. Beautiful, beautiful gun. And now as a result, whenever I pick up my everyday carry, the 3.5 inch one that I carry with me out and about in town, the grips on this feel kind of skinny and narrow now, and I'm like, shoot, I don't like the ergonomics of these as much. It's pretty to look at, and you know, the thinner profile of it is more conducive to concealed carrying, but not by much. You know, this, in my opinion, I do love the contrast to that beautiful wood grip on that, so I'll probably still keep this the way that it is just because it's such a beautiful setup. You know, and I still shoot decently with it, you know, but as far as being on the Homestead with optimized ergonomics, those new grips from Arizona Custom Grips are pretty nice. I'm really enjoying them. And again, I'm not sponsored. I bought these with my own money. I had no communication with them whatsoever. I just thought, hey, this is pretty exciting. I talk about single action army clones on this channel a lot, so I thought, hey, I'll show you my new grips I got for this thing, and you know, go check them out. They got a ton of different options with different features, so it's pretty cool. But like I said, they are over $100 for just a set of grips, so something to think about. But I plan on keeping this revolver with me for decades, so I wanted to put some nice grips on it, and you know, I took a chance, and they're a lot better than the stock grips. They're certainly a lot better than those cheap plastic grips that came with the 1873 Taylors & Company. But all right, guys, thanks for watching today. Again, my name is Chad. This is the Hopeful Homestead normally, but coming from my rental house here nearby the Homestead. I appreciate you guys being here as always, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.